Shoo-ba-doo-ba-boo-boo.
Okay.
I'm just in a musical mood.
Oh.
After that beautiful musical we just partook in. Hey, this is Melissa.
Hi, this is Kat. I was just held at gunpoint listening to that.
I don't know why we're doing cold opens today, but
no, I love
cute.
it.
Your slippies?
I am for Christmas.
Very cute.
Thank you. My old ones, yeah.
Oh.
My old ones were done.
I don't ever wear slippers because we have carpet upstairs and I never go downstairs.
I don't like being barefoot usually.
When we had a house where we had tile and hardwood throughout.
Yeah.
I wore slippers because I could not stand my feet on the hardwood floor. But yeah, I don't ever go downstairs.
Well, I like wearing fuzzy socks, but I don't like socks. Like I don't like my toes being covered. It's like a sensor. Like I can't stand it.
Really? I'm not a huge fan of
when I sleep.
Socks.
My feet are not under my blankets.
Oh yeah, no. I barely sleep under my blanket. I truly.
Oh no, I'm buried everywhere else. Not my feet though.
Yeah, buried. We were talking about in our Patreon episode.
Oh, how we say buried.
But then when I'm like, oh, if I'm singing a song though, and they're like, they say buried. I say
because
buried.
I'm repeating what they say.
What is it? Berried? Are you getting buried out here?
Strawberried? My earrings are strawberries.
It's they're cute. They're little umbrellas. I love it. It's literally Buried. It's buried.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I obviously agree because that's how I say it. I finished my docu pee.
Comment below if you say buried or buried. You finished your docu pee?
Yeah,
Go
a while ago.
One. No. You won't sleep tonight, or?
I mean, I'm probably not sleeping anyway because I want to play Kingdom Hearts. But
Period.
I probably shouldn't.
No free Pete's.
I probably should not.
I feel that. Yeah, I should have had a soda.
Yeah, you should.
I haven't been in a soda mood recently.
I just like docu pee.
Feel it. You know what I have been drinking at work every now and again when I'm like feeling a little down and need to pick me up? A ginger ale.
I do love ginger ale.
And I fucking forget how much I love ginger ale, which is like, it should be obvious because I love ginger, but like ginger ale is a god tier beverage.
Yeah, I love ginger ale.
Like it fucking is so good.
Yeah.
And
it's good.
We had a wedding where their signature drink was like a lavender cocktail. So we have lavender simple syrup and I splash a little bit of that in there and it goes so dummy stupid.
Oh, that's yum.
Like if you have a bar cart, buy lavender simple syrup. It's the best thing I've ever put in my mouth.
Yeah, at Epcot, the festival they have right now in Morocco, they have a lavender blueberry cider. And I'm not the biggest blueberry fan, so I was a little nervous. Dude, it fucks.
So we're going there after Hollywood Studios, right?
Yeah, we sure can.
I am going to Disney.
One day. Her once
in March.
a year. Yeah, she's planned this shit out. Well, we're going to see Fallout Boy.
I want a Studios day. I've been like wanting to go to Studios. Yeah. We did Epcot for my birthday. Also, I went to Epcot like a week before my birthday, kind of on accident.
Yeah.
Because we went with D, our old roommate, R.I.P. He's not dead. He just moved.
He's just in Atlanta.
But he came here and I thought I had to work, but then he got the days mixed up. So
you were off.
I was actually off. So I got to go and we like figured it out like the day before. So I was like, fuck yeah. So I went to Disney twice last year.
Shocking.
I know.
You're going to go
went
twice
to Epcot
this
twice
year.
within like, yeah, I'm going to go.
Yeah, we went the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. It was so fun.
It was a good time.
I love Epcot. I'll always go to Epcot. I just won't go to frickin' anywhere else. I won't go to Magic Kingdom. I can't go there. But I like Hollywood Studios. I just really love Star Wars.
Yeah,
so much. It's just so great.
I love Studios.
Mickey's motherfucking train wreck is also like, listen, I love Great Movie Ride and I'm so sad it's gone.
However,
and I wish I could have both. However, Mickey's motherfucking train wreck is so fun and so beautiful. I feel like I'm in a coloring book. I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Anyway,
that's the whole point of it. You're in a cartoon.
It's just so fun.
It is really fun.
It's great. But yeah, we're going to Hollywood Studios. So
we're going to see Fall Out Boy and then we're going to Studios.
Yeah, it's going to be the best 2 days. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm so pumped.
I'm pumped for you.
I have the day off. So I was like, we have to do something.
Yeah.
But maybe we can pop over to Epcot after Studios. We'll see where
we're going in March.
Us.
The festival won't be there anymore, so I don't know if that cider will still be there.
What even festival? Oh, it's Farts.
Festival of the Arts. Mm-hmm.
Man, Farts is my favorite.
It's my favorite too.
I'm sure it goes through March. Probably goes through
February 19th.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
It's a shorty.
Yeah, it's really short.
That's so rude because that's like the best one.
Because Flower and Garden starts very soon after.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Because spring or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Flower and Garden, then Food and Wine are like the longest ones.
Yeah. I think Farts should be longer.
I agree. It's my favorite.
I think they should just have a festival year round at this point.
No, they pretty much do. I think it's like 2 weeks in between.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's holidays, Farts, Flower and Garden.
And then Food and Wine. And then Holiday. And then,
What do they have in the summer, though? Really nothing.
Food and Wine now, dude.
When does Food and Wine start?
Early. It started in like June last year. It was fucking crazy. Flower and Garden goes until like... Yeah, dude, it was like really long.
I don't know. I don't go.
Because they stagger the booths. They'll like open half of them.
That's right.
Like
I do remember that when I was working at
and then the other months
Epcot.
they open the other ones.
Because there was one like when I worked at Test Track. There was one like right outside Test Track, and we kept like waiting for it to open. It was like the mac and cheese cones, and we kept waiting for it to open.
The one that I really wanted this year was the
It was also donuts.
There was
at
a
one
ramen.
point.
There was a ramen one, and they had a vegan ramen that I really wanted to try. And then there was a singular spicy pepper that I thought was a red pepper, and it burned my mouth, and it was the worst.
I'm so sorry.
It was still really good though.
You're a spicy girly.
No, I can't stand it.
I would have been like, this is fine. Anyway, enough about that. I guess.
We started talking about this movie we watched.
I don't want to.
Tragical.
So this time,
We're here to tell you why
Camp Rock
is tragical.
It really wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
It really like it was okay.
It's
honestly,
like decom cheesy.
Cheetah Girls was way worse.
I agree.
This is better than Cheetah Girls.
I absolutely agree. I will say the only issue, and I will probably talk about it 27 more times, whoever the fuck the choreographer for this movie was is dead to me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but some of these dancers in this movie, you can tell, and I know for a fact that Allison Stoner is a good dancer, are good dancers. And
It
this
was like
choreography,
the same moves over and
yes,
over.
and it was bad. It was just bad. It was not technical. It
goofy.
wasn't good. Like you could tell that like these poor kids who had actual dance talent were like relegated. They kept doing this weird like shoulder shimmy thing.
Thriller.
They literally, but like bad, but not good. And they did it, I don't know, in every dance number.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have fun facts.
Please.
Camp Rock took 25 days
That
to
checks
film
out.
and 7 months to edit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should make a movie.
We could do probably better
We
than
could probably
this.
do better than that.
You even mentioned a couple times that like the sound.
The audio is, as an audio engineer, even though I'm not very practiced, the only thing I ever
edit our
is
whole
this
podcast.
I know, but you know, it doesn't have to be like crisp or good or anything. It's not like I'm doing like VO work or like anything like that.
But still.
But literally there were some points where like the audio definitely like had clipped and they like put it in the fucking movie.
bad.
Like just some of the mixing, like her final fucking song in the movie, Demi fucking Lovato, who the fuck mixed that?
It's bad.
You're fired.
It's honestly pretty bad. The
Like-
mixing is bad. Even I noticed it.
The whole fucking movie was just like mixed so terribly.
Yeah. So that's the 7 months of editing right there, and probably
Yeah.
3 days on the audio.
Well, they couldn't, if something got fucked up, they couldn't re-record it. Like that was it probably.
yeah.
It's not like they were like, oh yeah, get them back in the booth. They were like,
But,
put it
like-
in the movie.
fix it.
You can't. If you know what I'm saying, if something like
I guess
gets fucked up, it's not. You can't always fix it. You usually just have to re-record it. They just put it in the movie.
Yeah, you can tell that they didn't really try that hard.
God, it was awful.
Jason and Nate, aka Kevin and Nick Jonas.
I truly had no idea. I was like, who are Jason and Nate?
They said each of their names a singular time in completely different parts of the movie.
In my notes as Kevin and
Joe
Nick.
is as Joe in 90% of my notes. I didn't learn his name until midway through the movie.
I have to say something about Kevin, and I mean this with a heart of gold. He's not a good actor.
No, it was bad.
Kevin's
and
the
he's supposed to be
worst
playing
actor.
stupid, but it's not good.
He's not a good actor.
No.
Though.
Well,
Joe and Nick were great.
their characters did not exist in the original script of the movie. They were added in after Joe Jonas was cast as Sheen, and Disney wanted to like turn it around to be like a
I thought they were
presentation of the Jonas Brothers.
I thought they were all in the movie.
I thought they were too.
time.
They're on the cover of the movie.
They're literally not in the movie at all.
They're in it for maybe 7 minutes, like total. Yeah. So they were not. They were literally written into it the last minute because Joe Jonas.
Yeah.
I want you to guess how many
42.
headbands Peggy wears in this movie.
How many headbands she wears?
How many different headbands she wears?
17.
You're very close.
I'm good at guessing.
14. She
Okay.
wore 14 different headbands in this movie.
When I think Peggy, I just think
Peggy Lou. Me too.
My favorite truck driver.
Yeah.
Our friend.
Yeah. My best friend is a Twitch streamer known as Luxy Games.
Has a truck persona. A
And-
truck-sona, if you will.
Yeah, she plays American Truck Simulator, and she is Peggy Lou, my queen,
So when
my
I hear
angel.
Peggy, I just think of her now.
That's all I think about. This is the first Disney Channel original movie, DCOM. Okay, that was dramatic. To have access rights to other cable networks. So essentially, this was the first one that debuted on Disney Channel, ABC, and
I was going to
ABC
say
Family.
ABC and ABC Family.
Yeah.
Freeform.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
the first one.
That's cool. Darna, you can't run into that.
Can I have you guess another one?
Yes.
What company do you think sponsored this movie? It's a clothing company.
Aeropostale.
As someone
Aeropostale.
who worked there, that's
Aeropostale.
obvious. The layering, the camis,
Aeropostale. I love Aerie though.
top.
Aerie is a great brand.
Well, that's by American Eagle.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Just kidding.
Yeah. The shirts where it's
That
like
checks
the
out 'cause
cap
I love
sleeves,
American Eagle.
The square cut with weird like bra shirt with the like that's very
So here's the thing, and we
Aeropostale.
were talking about this. I feel like in Disney movies, in Disney shows, we talk about this all the time on Patreon whenever we do our like recaps of Disney shows. These children are never wearing anything that anybody is topically wearing for the time. Like, it's always like kind of, but it's never like there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we did like layering and stuff, but like
not like that.
not like literally like whatever the fuck Allison Stoner wore this whole movie was so offensive to my
It's
eyeballs.
the same as like you remember the show Shake It Up with Zendaya and
They did it in iCarly,
Bella, whatever
Shake It
her
Up.
name
It's not
is.
even just like Disney.
theirs
I feel
was
like
real bad though in Shake,
Shake It Up, Hannah Montana. They're always wearing like Henleys and a tank top and a
And then
t-shirt
like
and
arm
a
things,
Yeah.
bracelets, necklaces,
they're
27
wearing like
belts,
socks and then like
another pair of socks that are longer.
Yeah, and then like Bermuda shorts, but then jeans underneath. I'm like, nobody is wearing that.
Bermuda shorts and jeans underneath.
Like, yeah, we did wear like graphic tees and tank tops, but like,
Yeah,
they
they-
take it to another level that I will never understand. It's so bizarre.
Yeah.
Nobody dresses like that.
Well, when I worked at Aeropostale, I worked at like the kids store version of Aeropostale called PS from Aeropostale. It did not last very long because it did not do well.
Yeah, because shirts were like $14.
Yeah.
For like a child.
But
thanks.
we were forced, literally, our uniform was a minimum of 3 layers on top, a singular accessory on top, a singular accessory on bottom, and then a pair of pants and
What's a bottom accessory?
like a belt
Oh, okay.
or like a scarf wrapped around or like it was dramatic. So I used to wear 2 cami tank tops.
Did they pay for
A
them?
shirt. We got like a 70% discount at both PS and Aeropostale.
That's bullshit.
But I was tiny and the extra large at PS is an extra small at Aeropostale. So it was even cheaper.
That's
so I
iconic.
just bought like, I had those, you remember those copper boots I used to wear all the time?
No.
Okay. They were like copper, like almost knee high boots, and they like laced up the front. They were kids' shoes that I got from PS. I wore them all the time.
That's wild.
And they were kids' shoes that I got for like $5 with my discount.
If they are forcing you to wear that, they should literally pay for it.
No, it was like 70% off.
So crazy.
And we got
70% is
well, it was
not
50% off, and then we got 2 tops, 2 bottoms, and 2 accessories for 70% off every month. So we got like an extra
every month.
Yeah.
I buy new clothes like once a year.
Yeah, but they were just for work. So like,
I suppose.
I didn't
That's
work there for
wild.
very long because my manager used to go, hey girl, even though there was 4 of us working at the store and we all opened the store. Like there was no one else working. There was me and her almost every day for
hope
like
she's
6
dead.
months.
I'm not even
She
kidding.
snapped at me one day and I literally put down my stuff and I said, that's okay. And I
Yeah.
literally left.
You and I really be quitting jobs.
Yeah. Because I'm not going to be disrespected like that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not kidding.
That's
we
crazy.
opened that store. There was a total of
You should
5
know your
people
name.
working there.
Did you see the movie I picked?
No.
Okay, it was just sitting.
Oh,
out.
no.
I just left it out in the open.
No. Anyway,
All
those are my
willy-nilly.
fun facts. We get those from the Internet Movie Database.
Bad a days if you're nasty. And those are linked in the show notes or the description, whatever it is on YouTube.
Yeah.
I fucking hate YouTube. I'm just kidding. Thanks for watching us on YouTube.
Gives me an
but-
excuse to look cute, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
Oh no, I love looking cute.
Yeah.
We recorded a little like get ready video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it getting ready, get ready, getting
Get
ready.
ready with me.
Okay, yeah, is that what the kids call it? The
It's a GRWM.
WM. Get ready with me for recording a podcast.
Yeah.
Get ready with me for slaughtering.
Men.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know where I was going. I was
Okay.
gonna say snails because I was. Well, okay.
I would love to know the thought process here, please. You have the floor. I'm waiting.
I don't wanna.
No, you have to.
I don't know why snails was the first thing to pop into my head. I was actually thinking of the slug from A Bug's
Life where he ate the salt.
Yeah, so that I was thinking of like putting salt on slugs on the sidewalk, but then I forgot what slugs were, and my brain went to snails. Because
That's
like,
also mean,
but isn't
though.
a snail just a slug in a show?
I think they're different.
Are they? Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
not a slug snail
I couldn't think of anything I
expert.
wanted to slaughter. Like everything's so cute. Men is a good answer, I guess. Everyone in this movie's career. That's what I want to slaughter. I'm
Except
changing my
Allison
answer.
Stoner.
We do love Allie Stoner.
I love that bitch.
And Demi Lovato is fine. We don't have any beef with her. You know? Mm-hmm. Or the Jonas Brothers, really.
Yeah.
They're fine. Mm-hmm. But everyone else, fuck their
Well, didn't you
career.
say the one blonde girl is like the mean girl in Cheetah Girls 2?
The girl Tess in this movie, like the antagonist, is the Regina George of Mean Girls 2, Jo.
Yeah.
I think her name's like Joanna. She goes by Jo. And Mean Girls 2, let me tell you,
It's not good.
we watched it like when it came on.
Yeah. I remember I was really jazzed.
And it was like almost a DNF. I was almost like, I don't care how it ends.
It was like, okay,
so
so like I
bad.
think the problem is that the humor in Mean Girls is so just like off like the wall, like it's like off the cuff. They just say stuff and it's funny. I think they tried to reenact that, and so they tried to be
Yeah.
funny and it just wasn't good.
Mean Girls 2 was so bad. I wonder if the musical's good. Probably not.
I've seen clips from like the Broadway. I mean, obviously it's a Broadway musical, so it's like a little different from like the movie, but
I would watch it. I just have a good feeling. I don't
I don't think you would like it.
like it.
I know you and the musicals you like, and I don't think you would like it. I just love Renee Rapp.
She literally says she hates millennials. She said it. She doesn't like you.
She's still hot.
She kind of looks like every girl on earth.
I sincerely
This
disagree.
movie opens up with Mitchie.
Yeah,
Her name is Mitchie.
Demi Lovato's
Who
name.
fuck? Excuse me. Mitchie. That's not like, what is that?
Is it like short for something?
No.
Right.
It's
No,
just Mitchie.
I mean, I'm just saying.
It's so fucking stupid. Anyway, she's getting ready for the last day of school. She tries on 14 ugly outfits.
She's blasting her own mixtape that she made of her own music.
Singer, songwriter, producer, which is good for her. She's very talented. She's watching while she eats her eggs that she doesn't eat that her mom made her because her mom's a caterer.
Yeah, not just a chef, a caterer.
Well, caterers are chefs.
No, I know, but they don't call her a chef the whole movie. They call her a caterer.
Well, she's a catering chef.
Right.
She's a caterer.
I know that.
She's also a chef.
Right.
They could both be true.
Okay. I'm saying she deserves to be called chef. Yes, chef.
So Mitchie is watching this show called Hot Tunes. It's like
MTV,
like a VH1 kind of show. Anyway, they're talking about Shane Gray. He stormed off the stage of his Connect 3 concert.
Yeah, so Shane Gray is Joe Jonas. Connect 3 is the Jonas Brothers.
Connect 3 has to be the worst name for a band ever because it literally doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
They just took a board game name and changed it. And it's so stupid.
Yeah, if it was like actually 4 of them, then it would be kind of funny.
It would be cool if it was Connect 4. I have a cat hair on my phone and everywhere.
Yeah.
So the Connect 3 tour has been canceled, and Mitchie and her mom are talking about like, oh my God, he's such a diva. Like, why is he throwing his career away? Like,
yeah,
it's great. Mitchie wants to go to Camp Rock. Catering mom said no, because we just started the catering business and we don't have money like that.
Yeah, her dad also owns a hardware store.
Yeah, they're entrepreneurs and we love that for them.
But she was like, we're too broke to send you to this expensive ass band camp, essentially.
Yeah, she goes to school. Last day of school. She has one friend there who she doesn't seem to like, and she speaks Mandarin to her and says, have a good summer in Mandarin or something like that. Happy summer.
Yeah.
Or something.
Happy summer.
And she's like, I got an A in Mandarin. And
Mitchie's like, well, I'm too poor to go to summer camp.
Yeah. And her friend is like, that is so sad. And then that's literally that whole scene.
Yeah, that's her at school.
They could have just not even put that in the movie.
Yeah.
It gave nothing. It kind of gave something.
No.
It does later.
I guess. I guess so. It's kind of stupid.
Mitchie goes home. Her parents are grilling in the backyard. I guess they have like their catering company. They're famous for their burgers, which is like so fucking random.
Yeah. And then also Mitchie has a job at like a burger place. And she's like, I'm fucking sick of burgers
She's
everywhere.
Borgered the fuck. She's Borgered out.
She's
bro.
Borgered out.
She's Borgered out.
She's tired of the burgers.
That's the name of the episode.
Borgered out.
Can you spell Borgered for me real quick though?
Boiger. Boiger. Right?
Boigered. I feel like the R came. I feel like it's just Boig.
Okay.
Boigered. Boiger.
Boigered. Or you can even do UR.
Just you continuing to BOI, like a boy.
No, I like BOI.
Yeah, fuck men.
Like,
got nothing to do with
like
that.
boy.
Like skater boy.
Yeah.
Boigered. Skater boigered out.
Boigered. Boigered. Boigered.
She's boigered out.
She's boigered out.
And her mom's like, oh, just tell her, honey. And he's like, we're going to send you to Camp Rock and we're going to cater
right,
so that you can go there.
Right. So the stipulation is that mom is going to cater the camp. I guess they didn't have a cook and it starts in 3 days.
Literally.
So she's getting a discount to send Mitchie there, but Mitchie also has to work in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And Mitchie's like, that actually slaps.
She's just happy to go. Yeah, she
it.
doesn't care.
Yeah.
So at the camp, like all the kids are coming on like buses and shit. They're like dancing everywhere and shit, which
Someone
I knew.
does a backflip.
I fucking knew it was gonna be. I was like, this is so dumb. Like this is the dumbest movie.
But like when you're
There's
a little
kid like drumming on the bus.
It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they do it in High School Musical too. They're doing dumb shit in the hallways and shit.
Do not ever compare this movie to High School Musical ever again. They don't do anything dumb like that in High School Musical.
Okay.
Name a time when they do that.
At the very end, when they're all doing their weird little dance number in the gym.
It's a dance number.
Right. This is a dance number. They're just all separate.
No, this is
It's
stupid.
choreographed.
No, this is dumb. Connie's catering pulls up in their brown catering van. Like, Connie, do better. That shit sucks. I'm surprised you have a business at all.
Yeah, but like, also, why is she bringing her catering van? It's not like
She needs all her materials. It's already in there.
I guess all that hamburger.
Maybe you don't know.
Ham boygie. He's got the
ham boygie with on
the from fucking front to back. It's just
full.
It's open hamburger. There's just ground beef. Just
stuff.
Yeah, that's all. The window.
They're just
to the front
ripping.
is just closed.
They're just ripping chunks off
it down on the grill. I think that's exactly it.
A limo also pulls up, and it's TJ Turner. What's her name? TJ something.
Yeah, I didn't get the last
It's her
name.
daughter. Her name's Tess.
Her name is Tess, and she's a fucking cunt.
She's a huge cunt.
She's horrible.
She's not serving cunt.
She's
She
just
is
like
a cunt.
rich white blonde girl.
Yeah, we hate her.
Yeah.
Kill the rich.
Yeah, so Mitchie
Eat
has to
'em.
share a cabin with her mom, which is like,
So weird.
yeah, like she's there for
Isn't
at
the
camp
dad
for
there?
like no. It was just mom. It was just mom.
Oh, Dad's got at the hardware store.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then the owner of the camp, which I didn't get his name until like, I don't know, 10 minutes before the end of the
Brown?
movie.
His name's a color. I
Um,
think this is probably his last name.
didn't hear it until the last 10 minutes. Anyway, Brown walks in, and let me tell you that Brown has the worst self tan I've ever seen in my life. His like underneath his eye it's like he used pink eyeliner just in his waterline, and he looks fucking insane actually.
He's also like an ex-tour manager / the uncle of Connect 3.
Which I didn't know he was the uncle of Connect 3 until
it comes up like way later.
like it's so weird how they just threw information out
Well,
in this
that's
movie.
because they poor planning on the
Right.
filming end, and
Yeah.
then they couldn't re-record anything.
But yeah, he's like, "Hey, thanks for catering." She's not
Right.
catering, like she's cooking. Like, I'm sorry, there is a
You're
difference.
literally, like a camp. You know, in
Right.
Girl Scout camp, we cooked our own fucking dinner.
You
It's not
think
even
those
hard.
fucking hoity-toity rich music kids are cooking their own food?
I don't know, but my camp experience, like when I was at
Was not
camp,
that.
we made our fucking bread. Like you had
Yeah,
a
but you were
rotation.
in Girl Scouts for camping. Those kids are there for music. They are not there to camp.
We had a rotation.
It just happened to be at
So-
a cabin on a lake.
You had duties every day,
Right.
And one of those duties was breakfast setup,
Because
breakfast
that's the
breakdown,
point of Girl
lunch
Scouts.
setup, lunch breakdown,
Right.
Dinner setup, dinner breakdown, campfire setup, campfire breakdown. People, that's why you go to camp, to learn
Right.
how to do those things.
Yeah, I didn't
to
do
learn
any of
some
that.
life fucking skills.
Right, but that's not what they're there for. They're there for music.
They could do both.
Anyway.
I also learned how to make
macaroni necklaces. And
Slay. Anyway, he brags about being the ex-tour manager for like Mick Jagger and Aerosmith. Mom tries to go to introduce Mitchie to him, and she's fucking already out.
Yeah.
She's gone.
Mitchie runs into Tess Tyler. Oh, it's Tyler. I did put her name.
Slay.
And introduces herself. And then she also meets Allie Stoner, whose name is Caitlin in this movie. I may refer to her as Allie.
Yeah.
Allie Stoner.
Sorry, babe.
I'm not too sure. Her name's Caitlin.
Yeah.
And they're like at one of the cabins. It's basically like a mixer, like a camp mixer.
Yeah.
The music director introduces herself. I don't like her. That's all I'm gonna say about
The ginger?
that. Yeah, hate her.
I mean, she kind of just like shows up like 4
I don't
times in the
understand her
movie.
purpose.
Yeah.
She didn't need to be in
I
this
think
film.
Brown could have
He
done
could have done
everything.
everything she
I don't
did.
like just calling him Brown.
I have him as the owner and everything.
camp owner.
Mr. Owner, sir.
Mr. Brown.
Mr.
Oh, that's
Mr. Owner.
worse. Sorry.
She says that there's going to be a celebrity instructor this year.
Ooh.
Wonder who that could be.
I wonder who it is.
Joe Jonas.
Yeah, he was forced by
His label?
his
His
label.
family?
Yeah.
He seems to be held against his will.
Yeah,
Seems
to
bad.
to be an instructor at this camp because they went there as
Yeah.
kids 3 years ago. Not
Yeah.
even that long ago.
Kevin is dumb. Nick is the leader, seemingly. And Joe is the bad boy.
Yeah, Kevin playing an idiot was a choice. I think it was to cover up his horrible acting. I'm going to really be honest.
There's a point where there's like a three-way hug between the three of them that Kevin initiates that was truly the definition of cringe. Like it was very uncomfy.
It was uncomfy. Every time he talks,
so
I think it's uncomfy in this. I'm going to be really honest.
Kevin, I'm so sorry, babe, but you're just the worst Jonas Brother.
He's just not a good actor.
He's not a good actor. He's not the most attractive out of all of them. I'm not saying he's not attractive. I'm just saying Nick and Joe are like really hot and he's just average Kevin.
I like that you wrote that Nick is the leader. I wrote Nick is just Nick.
Oh, he seemed to be bossing them around, I feel like.
I think he was like holding them together.
Yeah, he's the fucking leader.
Okay.
Anyway, the winner of the final jam, which is like there's
There's 27
competition.
jams.
Everything's
just
a jam.
buckle up. Everything is a fucking jam in this movie. Yeah. Strap in because there's 30 jams.
Yeah. Just Shane is going to be at the camp. The winner of the final jam gets to record a duet with Shane Gray.
Not the band.
Just
Connect
Shane.
3.
Not
Just
Connect
Shane.
3.
Right.
So that night there's going to be an open mic night and
Open mic night jam.
Open mic night jam. It's an open night jam, probably something like that.
I think, yeah, something like that.
Mitchie's making boigers, and then she has to go take the trash out. She also, okay, listen, there's just a pile of meat on this table.
Okay, no,
It's like a pile,
literally
like this high and like
of
that
just ground
wide
beef.
of just ground beef. It was
But,
the most
like,
disturbing thing I've ever seen.
Even if I wasn't a vegetarian, I don't think I would have
I don't
liked
think
the
that's
sight of that.
sanitary. I don't
Also,
think
they
that's
just
good for like.
that's just out of the van.
That's how you get E. coli.
It's just
Yeah,
a
they
chunk
just
out of the van.
ripped it out of the van.
Yeah, you can't just leave
Meat.
raw meat just like sitting
Hanging
out like that.
It was disturbing.
It was really bad.
Yeah. So, Mitchie has to. Her name is fucking Mitchie, bro. I have to say Mitchie.
You can call her Demi if you want.
It's just so. Why is her name Mitchie? Is she like a 4 foot tall gangster?
Oh,
From the 1840s.
Hey, Mitchie. Okay,
I
yeah.
hate her.
Like Newsies, like
Yeah, Crutchy, Mitchie,
okay, Slay.
Edsy, you know.
Edsy. I'm Edsy.
Cropsy.
Keep going. No, I'm loving this.
I got no.
You got more?
No, that's all.
Oh,
I
okay.
got. Tess is somewhere at the camp making her backup singers practice.
They're in their cabin.
Yeah, and she's really fucking mean to them.
Yeah, Peggy and Ella are her little backups.
Yeah.
And they're
I'm
more
glad you have their
talented
names
than
because
her.
I only got Peggy because the end of the movie.
Yeah, they're more talented than her, I would say.
Sure.
And so that's why she relegates them to the backup dancers because she doesn't like people being better than her.
Yeah, she's very nasty to them. I don't know why they hang out with her. They kind of are just hanging out with each other, and Tess is honestly just there.
Yeah.
Shane is running around the camp arguing on the phone with his brothers, telling them to come get him. Girls are, of course, like, oh my God, Shane Gray, I want to make out with you. Then he overhears somebody singing. It's Mitchie. When
Yeah,
she was
she's-
taking out the trash, she found a piano.
Well, she was after she took out the trash, she was setting up the dining room with all the plates and stuff, which was really weird because then when they show it later, it's like buffet style. But anyway, there's a piano in there.
Continuity
and she
issues.
plays the piano and sings her original song that she wrote. And Joe Shane is in a bush outside hiding from fans and overhears her. And he's like, oh my God.
Who's that girl?
So good.
It's like the Little Mermaid.
She's singing just for me.
It's like the Little Mermaid.
Yeah. This movie is giving
Prince
vibes
Eric.
of Little
She's
Mermaid. And what else
Ariel.
did we say?
Cinderella.
No.
It's coming later. Yeah.
Was it Cinderella?
It's. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
But yeah, so then by the time he gets to the piano after hiding from the girls in the bushes, she's gone. Mystery girl.
Disappeared.
Open mic night happens. Mitchie does not sing. She is too shy.
She also borrows her mom's clothes because she wants
She
to
looks so
dress
fucking
better.
stupid. She looks dumb.
It's an interesting choice.
Lola sings first. Her mom's on Broadway.
Yeah, it's just Caitlin's friend.
It was
Interesting.
traumatic. I'll never get those 3 minutes back.
You want to know something?
What?
This immediately loses the Bechdel test because she is singing about boys, and she like even
That's
when they
not, it doesn't cancel out another conversation that two girls may have had not about a man. That's not how it works.
yeah, isn't it if like there's even one conversation?
No, there just has to be a conversation between two females that is not about a man. So this movie probably does pass the
Yeah,
Bechdel
they talk about
test.
music mostly.
Yeah,
I
like
guess.
her and Allison Stoner talk about music. So this movie actually passes the Bechdel test.
Good for them.
Yeah.
All right, Disney, pop off.
No. Anyway, I had to listen to Lola sing. It was truly, it was like something about like finding a bow or something. Like it was so bad.
Yeah, finding a bow to continue her glow and something.
It was so rough. And
It was pretty bad.
All of their outfits were rough. The choreo was rough.
Also,
It was
I
rough.
just like, okay, so
Bad
like
times, bad
obviously
times.
everyone is going to this camp for like music, right? But like
It is
some
camp
of
rock.
them are just like there to be a backup singer or dancer or like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like some of them are quite literally there just to be like Lola Scott's backup or Tess's
Well, some of them
backup
like to
or
dance,
Hostila
too.
whoever's backup at the end. Like,
Hostila, whoever.
but that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know.
I
babe.
just think it's interesting.
No, it's not a good concept for a film at all. You're
Right.
so right. Mitchie lies to Tess and says that her mom is the president of Hot Tunes in China.
Right. So because they're all saying like, oh, my mom is on Broadway. My mom is this famous singer. And so Mitchie's like, yeah, my mom is a producer in China.
And she also said she was in 3 music videos, but she was in the back.
But everyone still thinks it's really cool because she was in them, period.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Allison Stoner over here fucking dances for Missy Elliott on the reg, but
Yeah.
no one cares about that.
Also, all their hair is so bad. Like, just
Yeah.
poor. But I think in the early 2000s, everybody's hair was really
bad.
Like, that's pretty accurate. Like,
Yeah.
people genuinely did not know how to do their hair. Tess invites Mitchie to sleep in their cabin with them and then also to the VIP section. She just leaves Caitlin, her new best friend. She's like, bye, fuck you.
Yeah, well, because, I mean, she's never, first of all, she literally has a singular friend at school.
Yeah.
Now she's getting 3. And she's like, I've always been invisible. Like, I want to be cool. And these are the cool
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah.
So,
At one point in the cabin, Tess calls her mom and her mom does not have fucking time for her. Mitchie comes to move into the cabin. She makes Peggy like sleep on the floor and gives
Yeah.
Mitchie her bed.
like, hello?
But then Tess makes fun of her clothes.
Well, yeah, she's like, oh, you have a singular duffel bag of clothes. And then Mitchie is like, no, I threw everything else away because I was tired of it. And then she's like, oh, and these are the things you kept?
And she's like, yeah, they're from China, bitch.
Yeah. And the name of the shop is Happy Summer in Mandarin.
And yeah, how did you remember that? You wouldn't have remembered that.
It was like, you
You wouldn't have remembered that. Are you gonna try to? Are you gonna try to speak Chinese right now?
She, no, I mean, I'm just saying because it was
think you
like
should.
the
No, you
the
think you
way
should
it
do it.
sounded was like, I feel like it was like it sounded musical, like, you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
her brain probably like remembered.
Tess also finds her. She's like, "Is this your diary?" And she's like, "No, it's my music. I write music." And she's like, "Sing me a song." And she's like, "No, thanks." And she's like, "Sing me a fucking song."
Yeah, literally holds her
Like,
at gunpoint.
why would you ever even let anybody talk to you like that? Also, anyway, this movie,
She does sing.
she like forces her to sing a song.
Yeah, and then Peggy
Like,
and
you're
Ella
Insane, bro.
are like, wow, you're actually really good.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my God, no, stop.
Yeah.
Keep going, stop.
In the morning, not Tess, Mitchie, her alarm goes off, doesn't wake anybody else up.
I think wakes Ella up. Well, her
No, she
bumbling
fucking
around
runs
in
into
the-
Ella and wakes her up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so she has to like set an alarm so she can go fucking make breakfast because she's a fucking cook there. She
Yeah.
works there. It doesn't wake anybody else up, but she does accidentally wake Ella up, but then she like soothes her back to
She
sleep.
doesn't soothe her. She says, you're dreaming. You're a rock star. And she's like, yeah, I'm a rock star.
It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's not real.
After she makes breakfast, she goes out the back door and goes back around to the front door because she's like, I don't cook in the kitchen.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to know.
I just go to camp here. Hello.
Yeah, Mitchie initially sits down with Lola and Caitlin at breakfast, and then Tess comes in and is like, come sit with the cool kids. And
that's what I'm
Mitchie
saying.
just like gets up and goes.
Ew.
And Caitlin is like, hey, if you're actually like good at music, don't be friends with Tess because she doesn't like that shit.
Yeah.
And Mitchie's just like, don't care.
Like nobody acts like that.
No.
Nobody has ever done that.
No.
No, you know what I mean? Like it's just so stupid. Like nobody has ever acted like that ever in their entire lives.
Meanwhile, I wrote the camp guy, aka Brown, goes to wake up. I also wrote Joe, Shane,
Joe Jonas.
I don't know anyone's
Shane
names.
Gray.
By throwing water on him, he won't like get out of bed, so he literally takes a flower pot from next to his bed, throws the flowers out, and dumps that nasty ass flower water on him.
It's very unsanitary.
Yeah. And he's like, hey, you have to go teach your class, which newsflash, Shane does not do, by the way. He does not go to teach the class.
Yes, he does.
Shane does not. Brown goes and teaches the class the first time.
Oh no, he teaches the other class. There's 2 classes.
No, Brown literally says, since I had to teach your class yesterday, you have to go teach this hip hop class now.
Oh.
He's supposed to teach the singing class, not
You're
the
not
hip hop
qualified
class.
to like teach shit because you're a pop star. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no.
Anyway, there's music class. Brown makes Mitchie sing first. Of course,
front
she's
of
really
everyone.
great, and everybody's like, "Woo, good job."
He also tells her she doesn't sing loud enough and makes her like scream.
That's because this was Demi Lovato.
She's nervous and she literally has said she doesn't want
that's
to
why
sing
she's at
in front
music
of
camp to
people.
learn how to fucking be better. And he was like,
true.
"Be better."
That's true.
Tess asked her to be a backup singer, and she's like, I think I'm actually gonna sing solo." And she's like, "Do you really want to do that?"
Yeah, Tess is mad that she's like actually talented and
Sure
wants to
about that?
like. You sure about that?
Yeah. So she's like, "Oh no, I guess you're right. I don't want to be nervous for my first time at camp, so I guess I'll sing backup for you."
She just sang in front of everyone, but I mean,
Yeah. She has to go to
obviously.
work, Miss Mitchie.
Yeah. Also, it's really weird how much like Tess cares that Mitchie is like gone all the time. She's constantly throughout this movie like, where were you? What were you doing?
Well, she has
Where were you?
attachment issues because her mother doesn't love her. You're right.
Wow. Okay.
Shane comes into the kitchen, and Mitchie doesn't want him to know that she works in the kitchen, so she puts on a chef hat and splatters flour on her face. Nobody told me this was a horror film.
It was honestly pretty scary looking.
That was
I'm not gonna lie.
terrifying. That was literally so scary.
Yeah, the like flour was like all in like the cracks of her lips, and it just looked
her
horrifying. Yeah, it was not fun.
He basically was like, "Breakfast is gross. My management team sent over what I want for breakfast." And she was like, "Excuse me, that's not how you talk to people." So we know that she's a bad bitch. We know Mitchie's a bad bitch. So like, why is she putting up with Tessa's
Yeah,
shit?
okay.
It
She
doesn't make
literally
sense. You
is
can't do both.
standing up to a man
A pop
she
star.
knows is like famous, and she's
Yeah.
like, "You're fucking rude." But then
Makes him say thank you also. She says, as he's leaving, she's like, did you forget something?
and he's like, "Oh, thank
Oh,
you."
thank you.
But then like Tess, whose mom is famous, like she's not famous. She's like, "Oh my god, I want to be cool with her." Like,
It doesn't make sense.
no, it's
There's
really kind of
issues.
stupid.
Yeah. So then we cut to a hip hop class with Shane. He makes everybody grab a mic and a hat.
Okay, I want to say, as
Like,
someone
why are those
who
the props?
was a professional dancer and was for a short time an assistant to a dance teacher and taught classes, this man walks into this room, says grab a hat and mic, and then just starts dancing and expects everyone to like, I'm sorry, no, I know it's for movie purposes to show that he's a dumb bitch, but like that's
they all
not
did a
how
good
that
job.
works.
They
After
all
he
followed
finally
along.
starts doing like 8 counts and like showing them how to do stuff. At first he just walks in and he's like,
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, legitimately, like real tryouts. That's how they are. They just come in and they show you that shit fucking once, and you better get it.
yes, okay, but like they show it to you. He didn't show them anything. He said follow along, and they're supposed to just be like, that's not how that works. I've also been to auditions.
followed
I've
him.
also not at first. They were all standing there like
Anyway,
it was dumb.
teaches them a dance. At one point, Tess accidentally knocks some kid over, and Shane is so nice. He like helps him up, and he's like, "Oh, I see your drumsticks. Like, are you a drummer?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "We just gotta find that rhythm in your feet."
Yeah,
Like, Shane's a nice
rhythm in the
guy.
drum and your feet.
Shane's like a really nice guy.
Yeah, but he's just misunderstood because he's stressed. You know what? He's overstimmied.
He's overstimmied.
Yeah.
He's not playing the music he wants to.
Right.
So we cut to Shane. He's playing the guitar, and the camp owner dude is like, "Oh, you're just gonna sit up here by yourself? You don't want to go to the campfire?" And he's like, "I guess I'll go to the campfire."
Yeah.
At this campfire, this is like the I don't remember what jam this was. The beach jam? I don't
Campfire
remember.
jam.
The
It was
campfire
literally
jam.
called the campfire jam.
Mitchie sings backup for Tess. Tess sings the worst song about being cool that I've literally ever heard in my life. Mitchie's crying on stage.
Yeah, she's upset that she realized that she's been relegated to a backup singer when she actually has talent.
She's probably, also like, wow, Tess cannot sing. This
also,
is
Tess
awful.
has 3 backup singers and then like
5 dancers.
5 dancers.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry, you're at camp. It's not that fucking serious. It's
It
just
is.
not.
They're very serious about their art.
No, and that's fine, but those backup dancers deserve better. Period.
Next day, Mitchie overhears Shane playing guitar, and then she like interrupts him, and she's like, "Oh, that's way better than your stupid cookie cutter bullshit." And he's like, "Fuck you, bitch."
Yeah, he's literally like, what the fuck?
And he's like, "The label picks the music. I don't."
He also yelled at her for like walking by. He was like,
Yeah.
he was like, can I have alone time?
He's like, "Why are you stalking me, bitch?"
She's literally walking down a path.
She's like, "I'm actually going to work. I can't tell you that because it's embarrassing, but I'm going to work."
like, dude, fucking chill. Yeah, but he's singing his cute little song and she's like, that's actually better. And he's like, wow, thanks,
Yeah.
I guess.
Allison Stoner throws fucking pasta at Tess in the mess hall because Tess dumped pasta on her.
Yeah.
But technically, Allie Stoner, what's her name? Caitlin. Caitlin
She just doesn't look
threw
like a
the
Caitlin.
pasta first.
Right.
So she's the one that gets in trouble.
Yeah, Mitchie like stepped in between them to try to stop it, so she also gets pulled into like Brown's
Why were they
office.
just eating raw ass?
Just no sauce.
There was no.
There was vegetables.
It was
And
literally
then just like
pasta.
pasta.
It was just dry ass nudes.
Literally,
bro.
dude. Fucking weird.
Yeah. Anyway, they have a little food fight. But yeah, Caitlin. I was gonna say Crystal. Caitlin is the one that gets in trouble because she technically threw the pasta first,
Yeah,
which is so
whatever,
stupid.
okay.
Like, okay, that bitch
Mitchie
dumped
doesn't-
pasta on you.
Well, Mitchie doesn't stand up for her, and she's the
Yeah.
only witness. So she doesn't say, like, hey, no,
Right.
actually, Tess was a fucking cunt,
Yeah.
so she deserved it.
Period. Caitlin is on kitchen duty now.
Yeah.
Which is not good news for
Mitchie's
Mitchie, who's
pissed.
lying about
Her whole
mom
life.
being the president of the Chinese
Yeah.
Hot Tunes
Yeah.
station.
Yeah. So later on, Shane literally runs into Mitchie and is like, I want to play a song for you.
Yeah.
Pulls her into
Who's
a
a stalker
corner,
now?
Right. Makes direct eye contact while playing his guitar and singing a song.
Yeah. I
No-
thought it was cute.
Okay.
And
It
Demi
was-
Lovato's like,
And then at the end of the song, he's like, it's not finished. Babe, you
That was
just
a whole-
sang a whole
whole
3.5 minute song with auto tune and backup vocals.
he said that he was inspired by a song that he heard somebody playing on the piano, and it was her.
It was her, but
She doesn't
neither
know
of
that.
them know that.
Yeah, and then he kind of admits he has a crush on her.
Yeah.
He's like, "I like you. You're different," and she's like,
And he's like-
teets,
he says, good different.
yeah, you're different. You're like good."
So different. Kitchen duty.
Mitchie goes to the kitchen, with her tortilla chips, and Caitlin's there, so she's trying to hide behind the tortilla chips.
Yeah.
And then she slips in a mop bucket and gets soaking wet and then also covered in soggy tortilla chips all at once.
That makes me want to pass away.
And then Caitlin's like, "Oh, so
You lied.
your mom," because the mom already said, "Oh yeah, my daughter works here too. You'll meet her."
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Oh, so your mom is the fucking caterer at a fucking youth camp?" And she's like, "Yeah,
Slay.
I'm embarrassed. Please don't tell anybody."
Well, Caitlin's like, I'm going to fucking tell everyone, actually.
Yeah,
She's like,
She
you did me
doesn't.
dirty.
she doesn't. She's
Yeah.
a good person.
So then we cut to the pajama jam.
That one was my favorite.
Jam number 3.
Pajama jam.
Yeah, so they have the pajama jam. Why?
Technically, you could just call it the pajama.
No,
If
but
you
it has
stress
to
the
end
jam.
in jam. They have to. Everything is
The pajam, then, if you will.
right. This is the part that I had seen before, where Caitlin gets up there with her keyboard and is playing it and doing weird little hand things,
Yeah.
and then Demi goes, "Wow, she's really good." That's the only part
It's
of this movie I've
literally
ever
like
seen.
if you just like, you know, like
She's also not playing it. She's
You know
not
when
like
you
actively playing the keyboard.
turn a keyboard on and there's like you
Yes,
can turn on the
pre-recorded.
sounds, like the FX sounds, and it's like barking and like rooster noises. Like that's what she was just like slamming that down. And they were like, she's so good.
Wow, she's really good.
And then she's doing like
she's doing like the Napoleon Dynamite dance.
what the fuck was that?
Yeah, I don't know. Tess gets mad because
She's good.
Shane's like in a corner, like hiding behind a bunk bed, like watching, and he's like jamming out.
Whose fucking cabin were they in?
The fucking lady, the camp counselor lady.
She had 3 bunk beds in there. I'm scared of this camp. Don't send your kids here.
So he's jamming out. So Tess gets mad that somebody is enjoying somebody else's music other than hers.
Yeah.
So she pretends that a cord is a snake. She's like, "Oh my god, a snake!" Ah. So that Allison Stoner, Caitlin, has to turn off her keyboard. And then they're like, "Oh yeah, it was just a cord, crazy." Yeah. But she makes fun of Caitlin, and then
Mitchie makes fun of her.
Mitchie makes fun of her. Yeah, she does like a whatever loser.
And she's like, that's so last year,
it's mega
sweetheart.
whatever loser.
No, it's whatever mega loser.
whatever.
Major loser. I think we said mega when we were kids.
Yeah. Anyway, so
She's like, that's so last year. And then Tess goes off and cries in a corner because she looks stupid.
yeah,
Because everyone laughs at her.
and Mitchie stood up for Caitlin. How nice.
Besties.
Yeah.
So there's like a scene where Caitlin and Mitchie are bonding while they're like blowing balloons up. And
I knew you were gonna bring
Mitchie like pops a balloon and then Caitlin like pops her balloon. And then like Mitchie like lets her balloon go like at Caitlin's face, and then Caitlin like tries to let her balloon go, but it doesn't. It just like flops around in her hand, bro.
And they left that in. They said one take.
They left that shit in the movie,
Dude.
It
was filmed in 25 days. Remember,
That
they didn't have time.
that was almost worse than her slamming
the keyboard.
the sound effects keys on the
Wow, she's
keyboard.
really good.
She literally like let it go and it just flopped in her hand, and they were like, put that in the movie.
Yeah. Anyway, Caitlin says that she used to be friends with Tess, so that's how she like knows.
She's the Janice Ian of this movie.
Yeah, she is.
She's the Janice.
Yeah, she was like, I used to be friends with her. She uses people, and then when they're more
is this
talented
happening?
than her, he does this all the time.
Okay.
Whenever they're more talented than her, she like finds a way to either like bury them or like
Yeah.
move on.
But then she's like, I gotta go to practice to be a backup singer. Like,
For Tess,
why are
who we
you
were just
still
talking
hanging
shit
out
about.
with Tess? Yeah.
Dude, wild.
Cut to Shane. He's trying to find the girl. This like the Little Mermaid. Prince Eric's trying to find the voice.
Yeah.
So he's like, spread the word around camp. So all the girls now, like Cinderella, are going to Shane
Oh, I didn't even think
and
about
being
that.
like, it's like the trying on the slipper.
Yeah.
They're like singing the song.
Yeah, they're like
And none of them are it.
Constantly walking up to
Yeah.
him and being like,
They're like
singing at him.
walking by his cabin trying to sing the song, and he's like, none of you guys are
It's doing
the
too
girl
much.
with the voice.
Anyway, he's sitting by the water on a different day, and
By
he's
the
like
boats.
practicing a song, and Mitchie walks by and is like, "Hey, does your voice sound like better out here?" And he's like, "I don't know. Why don't we go on the lake and find out?"
Fucking Riz level
Riz
10.
Lord, bro. He did that.
He said, you want to get in a boat and find out?
How many letters does Devoured have? 8. He ate.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't count that fast.
Anyway, so he rizzes her the fuck up. They get in a
He
canoe.
really does. They canoe out to the middle of the lake.
And then this was my personal favorite part of this whole movie. So they're in the lake, right, on the canoe, and they're like chatting and they're being all hee hee hoo hoo ha ha. Tess walks by and is pissed that they're together, but then they like cut to like her view of them in the canoe, and it's just the two of them literally sitting there staring at each other deadpan. And all I hear is,
But the audio is
and then you hear Joe Jonas's fake ass like
But
like,
them
you
sitting in the
could
canoe, they're
tell-
not even moving.
Yes, you could
So
tell it like
bad.
wasn't a genuine laugh for him. It was like so fake, and then they're both sitting in
It
the
probably
canoe,
wasn't
just
even
like,
him. It was probably like recorded by some random.
dude, it was so fucking funny. Now she's pissed at their friends though.
Yeah, but when they're talking in the boat, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm looking for this girl with the voice,"
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, "Oh well, like I hope you find her or whatever." And he's like, "Oh, are you jealous?"
Jealous?
And she's like, "Yes."
I still get jealous. Isn't that a Jonas Brothers song?
Sexy, beautiful,
Right?
when everybody wants to taste. That's well, I think that's just Nick.
Is it?
Yes,
Okay.
that is just Nicky.
It's
Nick.
a Jonas brother. Anyway, later that night, no longer in the canoe, Mitchie and Caitlin are leaving Mitchie's mom's cabin, and she's like, "Bye, mom, love you." And Tess is just fucking creeping around. She's constantly creeping around this place.
She's
actually.
spying on people. She's a freak.
And she overhears Mitchie call the cook her mom.
That's her mom.
She's not a fancy
Embarrassing.
producer. So now it's time for the, guess what? Beach jam.
This one's the beach jam. Okay,
Oh my
cool.
God.
Wasn't sure which jam it was.
Connect 3 shows up and performs a new song that Shane wrote that sounds like different from the rest of their music.
It's not like poppy and bullshit.
It's like more
singer songwriter.
still sounded poppy to me. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know. Anyway, after they finish their song, Nick and Kevin, whatever the fuck their names in this movie are, they're like, we really like the sound of that. Like, we should record more music like that. And Shane Joe is like, it's not up to us. And they're like, we're gonna make it fucking happen. We have to make it happen. Like, that's not how recording works. Unfortunately, it is very unfortunate.
He's also like, I still have unfinished business here.
Yeah, they're like, let's leave right now and record a demo of this. And he's like, I can't. I'm busy doing camp stuff.
Yeah. Tess tries to call Mitchie out. She's like, oh, tell me about your mom or whatever.
Your
I don't
mom
know.
in China.
She basically tries to like out her, and she's like, she just comes clean. She's like, yeah, my mom is actually a caterer, and she works at the kitchen here, and so do I.
My mom has been making your fucking amazing ass food this whole time.
These bomb ass boigers,
The Boigies?
bomb ass boigies. That's what she should change her catering company name to.
Bomb ass Boigies?
Instead of fucking Connie's
love it.
Catering.
Yeah, it's not a big deal except for the fact that Shane is standing behind Mitchie and is really mad because he thinks that she lied to get close to him because he's Shane Gray and he's famous.
Yeah, but it had nothing to do with him.
No, she lied before she like ever spoke to him, but like that's what he thinks. So now he's pissed off at her and he's like, I don't ever want to speak to you again.
Yeah, he's like, you're fake as fuck.
And then he does a little hair flip because he's got that like emo kid like hair. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And Caitlin pulls her away because she's like about to cry. And she's like, you're not going to cry in public. Okay, babe, everybody knows she's going to cry.
Right. Whether it's in her cabin or right there in front of everyone.
Everybody probably figured it out.
Yeah.
So the next day or whatever, I don't fucking know. The owner is talking to Shane and he's like, oh, you seemed like super crushed about that girl.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I'm actually crushed about another girl.
Give a fuck.
There's a girl who's I heard singing and I can't find her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find her at the final jam.
Yeah, and he's like, I heard her sing this song the first night we were here, and then he like sings it. And of course, fucking Tess's weird ass is in a bush
Spying.
listening to their conversation.
That girl also desperately needs food.
Okay, but like, here's my thing. She's constantly telling Mitchie, like, where were you? Where were you? Bitch, where were you? You were in a bush listening to other people have
She's so
conversations.
skinny.
Like,
She's
it's
unhealthily
weird.
skinny.
Anyway, so she knows it's Mitchie's song because she's like gone through her fucking music journal and knows the song that Joe Shane overheard.
Joe Shane?
And knows that that's Mitchie's song. So she goes back to the cabin and steals her music journal. But like, I'm gonna be really honest, I don't understand the point of that because she doesn't do anything with it. I fully thought she was gonna like yoink her song.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna steal her song, but she doesn't.
Because she knows exactly what song it is. But then she doesn't steal the song and doesn't do a single thing with the music journal. What was the
really
point?
stupid. She just wanted to like confirm that it was her song, I guess. I don't think she was going to steal it.
Okay, but here's my thing. If she had stolen the song for the final jam, then Joe Shane would have been like, "Oh my God, that's the
But
girl."
it wouldn't have been her voice though. He knew the voice. That's why she didn't steal it.
Whatever.
Anyway, it's dance class again. Shane basically tells all of them, "Be yourself. Don't be fucking fake." And Mitchie's crying in the corner.
Corner,
bro.
fully sobbing.
Yeah.
And he's shaming her in front of everyone.
That scene didn't need to be in there. Then they're in the mess hall, and Mitchie is sitting with Caitlin and Lola or whatever the fuck her name is, and Tess is like making fun of her and laughing, and Mitchie yells at Tess and is like, "You get off on like making people feel bad," pretty much.
Yeah.
And everybody in the mess hall is like, "Oh." So that scene also didn't need to be in there, I feel like.
Yeah.
Then we cut to everybody practicing for the final jam.
Yeah, it was a countdown.
5 days to the final jam montage. Day before the final jam, somebody apparently stole Tess's charm bracelet.
From
Every
her
time
mom.
her mom wins a Grammy, she gets a new charm for her charm bracelet, which is so fucking shallow and stupid, and that literally would never happen.
No.
And she accuses Crystal,
Caitlin
and Mitchie, and then goes to the kitchen and brings
Brown.
Mr. Brown, and he finds the bracelet, and he's like, "Look, do you have any proof that you didn't steal it?" And I'm like, "Bitch, do you have any proof they did?"
Right, just because it's
tucked
like
under like a book.
Also, it's tucked under like cooking books, which like they aren't using. If anything, the mom was using the cookbooks.
It's so fucking obvious that she planted it.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, you can't be part of any camp activities until the end of the final jam."
Hey, at the end of final jam.
Yeah.
The end.
At the end.
At the end of final jam.
At the end.
By the way, you can't be in camp activities
Until the end
of
the
final jam. Right.
Kevin and Nick are back. Mitchie figures out that Brown was being such a dick because he was trying to get them to perform after the final jam had ended.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh shit," he was like telling us that we have to wait until after the final jam to do
jam
our thing. But like, did Allie Stoner even do anything?
She produced the music.
Okay.
They show her like
Sure.
anyway. It's the day of the final jam. Everyone is like getting ready.
It's the day of the final jam, y'all.
Oh my God.
If I say jam one more time.
No, literally.
Take a shot every time they say jam.
God, it's so much. Tess is yelling at Peggy and Ella saying they aren't doing everything right, that they're fucking everything up. Peggy tells Tess off and tells her that she's tired of listening to her and being her backup and walks away. And then Ella also is like, "Yeah, what she said," and then also walks away. So now it's just Tess.
Yeah, and
by
all
herself.
her dancers. She's got dancers.
Yeah.
So it's the final jam. We do get a number with rapping and trampolines.
Yeah, who Ella just like joined at the last minute.
Yeah, she just had like a whole rap prepared
Yeah.
to be part of this
Very interesting.
team.
Also, it was really funny at the beginning of the announcements for the final jam. Obviously Shane Gray is there, and then he literally says, "And the other members of Connect 3. They don't even get names, just the other
Maybe
members.
they really weren't even planning on giving them names. I don't know.
Yeah, they say their name each once.
I don't even remember them ever saying their names.
They said Nate's at one point, like very early on, and then they say Jason's at like the end.
I don't remember them ever saying anyone's name.
Then it's Tessa's turn, or Tess, whatever
Tess.
the fuck her name is.
It's Tess.
I think I said Tessa.
I thought you
with
said
an A.
Tess is.
I don't know.
Tessa's
Their
turn.
group was called the It Girls, but now
That's
it's
so
just the
embarrassing
one.
because it's just her.
Yeah,
It
now
girl.
it's just her. Her famous mom shows up and is in the audience, but then like
takes a call
mid
in
song.
the middle of her performance, and
Yeah.
Tess fucks up.
Yeah, she
because
fucks
she's
up because
sad.
she's sad, and then she just runs off stage, and everyone is just like,
She fucking deserved
"What
it.
happened?" Mom is just like,
And then she goes and cries in a corner. These girls are crying in corners a lot, but also
Yeah.
like I did too when I was 16. So
Yeah.
it's pretty accurate.
And then there's a last minute sign up because apparently not everyone performs in the final jam, even though I thought that was like the whole point of this.
Why
camp.
would you go to a whole music camp and not perform at the final?
At the
jam?
final thing? I don't know. It's Margaret Dunlap. Was that it?
No.
What was it?
I don't know. Okay. I don't think it was
Margaret
Dunlop.
something. Margaret something. It's Peggy.
Yeah,
Who
she's
doesn't
going by
know
Margaret now.
that Peggy is short for Margaret?
Probably a lot lot because it's not a very
Anyway.
common name these days.
She kind of kills it. Apparently, she didn't actually sing, so that's kind of sad because I thought she ate.
Yeah.
There's a weird montage during her number though of Tess bullying her.
Unnecessary.
I just like didn't. I guess the song was kind
just
of
so
about.
boring. That
Yeah,
They had to do that.
I guess. Peggy. Boring.
That's how I
you
feel about
again?
Peggy's song.
Yeah. Peggy finishes her number, and when she gets off stage, Tess is like chilling in the stands, and she's like, "Hey, you are really good."
The backstage area?
What did I say?
The stands?
Whatever.
The stands of
What the fuck ever. And she's like, "You're really good, and when you're really good, somebody should tell you. So I just want to tell you that you're really good."
And then she says she's sorry, and the girls just walk away.
They just walk
and I was
away.
like, correct.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Just walk away.
And then so Brown is like, "This is the end of the final jam. Hey,
It's over.
It's over. It's the end." And then there's
Yeah.
like a weird noise, and he walks off stage like, "What could that have been? Weird."
What was that, though? Genuinely, what was that?
I don't know. Yeah, it was like a final gong almost. Like it was.
What was it?
I don't know.
It was so stupid.
Anyway, guess what? It is Mitchie and
Crystal.
Caitlin is just standing there, and he's like, "Oh, thank God! I was really hoping you
She
would
has
get
like
my
a weird
hint."
little tie. It was too much for me.
She was like a mesh shirt underneath a
With like a
regular shirt with like a
necklace
literal tiny tie.
So bad.
Allison was not
Yeah.
Demi. Yeah. So Mitchie goes out there and sings her like OG song. She does the Disney knees.
I don't know what that means, but
Oh, you can't even see it. It's like when they do like the weird like their knees
why is
go
that
like
Disney
in.
knees?
If you look at like posters or like music videos of like
I
Disney
don't think
Channel
Disney
stars,
owns knees.
no, it's like the like weird like
X knees.
pose that they do. Anyway,
Okay.
she does the Disney knees. Shane and his brothers are in the back of the theater, like grading, like
Yeah,
they're the
picking a
three-
winner.
The three performances that they saw.
That were all shit. They
Peggy
have
was
to pick a winner.
And then he's like, "Oh my God, I recognize that voice, and this is the song." Brown just happens to be holding a mic and hands
Hands
it
him a
to
mic.
him, and then it turns into a duet.
It was cute though. I liked their little duet.
Yeah, they hold hands.
They like combined their songs, kind of. It was
Yeah.
cute. Like the song he sang her and then like her song.
Yeah, so they hold hands and sing. It was very cute, little moment. And then they have to announce the winner.
It's Peggy.
It's Peggy.
Margaret wins.
Yeah, she
We knew
gets
she
to
would.
record a song with Shane. How cool is that?
Yeah.
That's honestly for
He's
like,
like
a
not
kitschy little
also,
summer camp.
If
Like
the rap group won, like he doesn't even sing rap. Like it doesn't.
That's
Not even
true.
a good prize.
and they weren't gonna pick fucking Tess.
yeah, her song was fucking ass.
And she was also mean to everyone.
Yeah, fuck her.
He hated her. Every time she opened her mouth, him in the background was like,
Yeah.
yeah. Tess pulls Caitlin and Demi, what's her name? Mitchie to the side and was like,
Mitchie.
and was like, "Hey, I told Brown that you didn't steal
doesn't
the
matter.
bracelet. Yeah, the damage is
cares?
done, babe. She could have recorded a song
So why
with.
is she just hanging out there like a fucking gargoyle?
Where is she gonna go? They're at
Home.
summer camp.
Go back to your cabin.
Yeah, she
sit
could've
in the
gone back to
audience. Do something, you fucking weirdo.
Anyway, she's like, "I'll see you guys next summer." Like,
nobody likes
one wants
you.
to see you.
If she gets redeemed in the second one,
is she in the second one?
I don't know, but if she does, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
She doesn't deserve redemption. She sucks ass.
Yeah, Mom and Dad find Mitchie and we're like, "We're so proud of you. You did great." And then Joe Shane finds her and is like, "Let's go ride the canoes later, if you know what I mean."
They were going to make out and they didn't.
I literally said it's a decom. They don't make out until like the 7th one usually. Like High School Musical, it took them till the very end of the 3rd High School Musical for them to even pop kiss. They don't kiss in decoms. It's not allowed.
There's nothing for me here.
There's a final jam session.
That's when they sing We Rock. We Rock. That's
Yeah.
probably the only song from the movie I knew. We Rock.
I
We
knew
Rock.
Demi's song. They do the aggressive shimmy dance multiple times in this. It's really bad. I just like what was that?
It's really
what
terrible.
was that?
This movie is not good.
Anyway, that's the end.
Thank God.
Yeah, so I guess the part that I remembered other than the she's really good is in the second movie, the Camp Rock. I guess that's in the second one, but I've never seen either of them, so I didn't know. But now I know.
Yeah. He's just so cute. I was trying to have him dance to the We Rock, but he was trying to kick me in his foot.
He's eeping.
Is he eeping?
Leave him alone.
We rock, we rock, we rock. We rock. I don't know the words, so I'm just going to keep singing the same part over and over.
No, that was it.
Yeah, that was Camp Rock.
The end.
Would you like to go first?
Yeah, I guess so. I moved mine around a lot. I really couldn't decide at first.
This was a hard one to place for sure.
I did also realize that a lot of my DComs are like in the same.
Is it because they all suck? Yeah. Except High School Musical.
So I gave it a 6 out of 10. I didn't hate it as much as I thought I was going to. Like, I actually kind of enjoyed it a little bit. Like, the choreography really could have been better. But like, I don't know. To me, DComs are like camp. So like,
yeah,
they're supposed to be bad.
They're
like, that's what makes them good.
Yeah.
You know?
I get it.
So I did give them a 6 out of 10. I honestly probably would have rated it higher if the choreography was better. I'm not gonna lie, the choreography really was bad. Anyway, I put it underneath Halloween Town and above Hocus Pocus 2, so it's at number 81. Wow. Yeah, it is way higher than Zombies, so I will say that. Unfortunately, I did like the colors of that movie, but it was, I don't know.
I gave Camp Rock a 4 out of 10.
I knew you were gonna do really bad.
I
almost gave it a 5.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
I did put it below Cheetah Girls solely because the songs in the Cheetah Girls, like I know every word, and those songs are actually good. Like I don't care what anybody says, those songs fucking slap.
I think I have Zombies above Cheetah Girls on my
list. That's fair. I have Zombies right below Camp Rock, so it's literally Cheetah Girls is 90, 91 is Camp Rock, and 92 is Zombies.
Yeah, mine are
mine are pretty close together. Yeah. The only thing that, and everybody knows this about me, but the only thing Zombies has going for it is that beautiful boy. Everything else is so
Z
bad.
or Z or whatever the fuck his name is.
I don't even know his name IRL, but
it's your photo.
He's so beautiful.
It's your
if it wasn't for that sweet angel's precious smile, I would probably never even watch.
Your profile photo on Disney Plus.
Somebody changed that though.
It was me.
Then I just left it.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I think his name is Z or
right?
Zed. Maybe it is Zed. I don't know.
Yeah, because all their names have a Z in them because they're zombies. It's Zed, I think.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it was good. I mean, Joe Jonas is hot. He's hot, you know?
Yeah, it's got like,
it.
I think the problem is, my problem with it, now that I've seen it.
The storyline is actually good. It's just, you're right. Like the choreography and the music was terrible.
Like, I think it has a lot of really talented people in it, and they didn't
very cringy.
Do enough with their talent, I think.
Yeah. It was good though. I mean, it was no High School Musical.
For 25 days, I guess, pop off.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
not bad.
Pleasant.
Yeah. I'd watch it again.
I probably wouldn't. But, you know,
like if it was on.
If it was on, I wouldn't be like, oh, I hate this movie.
Yeah,
I would be like, oh yeah, Camp Rock.
Right.
Are you ready to guess?
I'm so bad at guessing, but yes.
Okay. This movie, we're starting a journey with this one. We are going to
space.
Yeah, we're going
Star Wars.
Boldly go. That's Star Trek, where no man has gone before. What's the thing before Star Wars?
In a galaxy far, far away.
That's the one I wanted to say. Yeah, I love Star Wars. I'm a big Star Wars fan.
Okay.
Yeah, in a galaxy far, far away.
Are we starting?
I think we should start with episode 1. I think it just makes sense to do 1 through 6 and then move on to everything that's come out in the past 5 to 10 years.
So we're going in chronological, not in release.
We're technically not even going in.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Episode 1 would start it off. You're
Yeah,
right.
episode 1 would be chronologically first.
Correct.
So we're starting with the
Phantom Menace.
sleigh.
Yeah. Yeah. Because some of the new ones kind of like intersect, or are at the same time. So I don't know how we're gonna do that. But I think we should just slam 1 through 6. And then chronologically maybe do all the new ones. I don't know how we're gonna do it.
I would think starting this journey, we should do.
You think we should just do
one
chronological? I don't know. It's so hard to decide.
Yeah, so I think we
I feel like
do
we had the
like
same
the main
conversation when we started
1 through
the
9,
MCU.
1 through 9, and then Solo and Rogue One. Like after
But like
we do
Rogue
those,
One
takes
is
place
technically
during
episode. It's like it's like in between
Like 5,
some
6.
episodes. Yeah.
yeah,
So it's
and
like,
then
when do we
Solo
do
is
it?
like before all of
That's
them.
what I'm saying. If we were gonna start
Well, before 4.
before 4, so it would be like in between. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. It's very hard to like. I think
Yeah.
we should just do 1 through
Chronologic.
1 through
6.
6, and then we can do whatever the fuck we want for the other movies.
I'm so excited. I love these movies so much.
know,
I know
me
I complain
too.
about when we do long movies.
They're
but
also
like
very long, but a lot of it is just like.
action shit.
Also, it's like a 13-minute scene can be summarized into like they had a meeting and they talked about this. Do you know what I mean?
I've also seen them so
like,
many
lightsaber fights.
times
Yeah.
that like I don't need to like pay attention. You know what I mean? Like I know what's going on.
The sound of the pod racers could lull me into sweet, sweet heaven.
Oh my God. The other day, speaking of Star Wars, when I was at Epcot with Hannah and Bean and Maddie, Hannah was wearing Louis on her back. And I said, he can be a backpack while you climb. And none of them knew what I was talking about.
Be a backpack while
So
you
when
run.
we got back to their place, I made them watch
Some people
Seagulls.
don't know about the Seagull song.
So if you guys know the bad lip reading thing, they do it with like NFL games and like stuff like that. They do it
Twilight.
with movies. The Twilight one is so fucking funny. But my absolute
the
favorite, yes, my absolute favorite is called
Gonna claw you.
Seagulls. And it's Yoda training Luke in the swamp, and it's so fucking
it's like
dumb.
a remix though. It's not even just a bad lip reading. It's like a whole song.
Yeah, and then
A
the
whole song
next
and
day,
dance.
Hannah looked at me dead in the face and goes, "That log had a child." And I was like, yes, you understand.
So there's like the bad lip reading, and then there's like the song.
Yeah.
that was remixed. So you have to like watch both.
It's so great.
Anyways, yeah, I think it's
I'm so
finally
excited.
time we start.
Yeah.
We literally have done 2 movies in the MCU, and we've kind of given up. It's just so.
No, well, I mean, there's just so many other like movies. We don't want to
Yeah.
like.
Also,
I
like,
guess we could throw them all
What do
out
we have
there,
next?
but
Iron Man 3? Like that's so annoying. I
no,
feel
isn't
like.
it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like all the Iron Mans, and then that's another one where some of them are kind of like. Well, technically,
No, I think Captain
we did
America
start-
came out. We started those not chronological. We started those release because then we
But we
would've-
could do whatever we want, really. We could
I mean,
bop
that
around
is
if we want.
so true.
We could do Captain America.
as long as like the big ones are like where
Yeah.
they're supposed to go.
Yeah.
Slay.
Yeah. We're not going to do like Endgame.
Civil War right now.
Yeah. Infinity War. He could fuck with me, but I can't fuck with him.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Yay,
thanks
I'm
for
excited.
listening. I can't believe we finally watched Camp Rock in our whole
And it
last
wasn't
30s.
actually that bad.
It wasn't even, like, really
in our
terrible.
30s. Yeah, we're literally like well past the age.
It wasn't, if you know what I'm saying. If I watched that when I was 9, I probably
I think I would have liked
I probably would
it.
have been like,
You think that would
there
have turned
was
us
no
into Joe
rock
Bro
in the
girls?
whole movie. I just realized that.
Yeah, why is it called Camp
It
Rock?
should be called like Camp Music
Music.
because none of them rock at all. They have a whole song about we rock, but they don't.
They don't rock.
Thanks
They
for
music.
listening. Our fun facts link is on our website. Our
Yeah.
Patreon link is on our website. We do the same thing over there that we do here, but we do non-Disney movies.
Honestly, it's a really good time.
Yeah, all the Harry Potters, I was gonna say all the Twilights, but that's a fucking bold-faced lie.
have
2
2.
Twilights. B-movie, Twister.
Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar will forever be one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. What was the one we just watched? The other really funny one we just watched with
Oh, Eurovision.
Oh my God. That movie is honestly
we did the
iconic.
Batman.
We did. We just did the Batman. One of my new favorite movies.
Sweeney Todd.
Oh, yeah.
Feel you, Joanna. We've done so many movies over there. We have no, sir. No, sir. We have 31
It's so fun.
whole ass episodes over there.
Yeah, and we
Extra
also
episodes.
do videos where we talk about like Disney TV shows,
Movie to Ride adaptation, Ride to Movie adaptation.
We've talked about Disney Legends.
Yeah.
Like, it's just honestly a really good time over
It's
there,
fun.
and you get more stuff, and you get non-Disney stuff too, which is really fucking cool.
And you support the pod. There's even like, if you don't give a shit about that, there's even a $3 tier.
Yeah.
If you just want to like support us because, you know, we need a better camera.
This is kind of a job for us.
Yeah, it's fun and we like doing it, and we never, like, literally the other day we were talking about it, like our TikTok videos, they don't get pushed out because we cuss.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't do this podcast to make money.
Yeah.
I do this podcast because it's fun and we love, you know, movies and Disney movies and shit. So like,
We enjoy it.
respectfully fuck TikTok. But yeah, I mean, the $10 tier you get merch
You get cool shit.
in the summer.
Yes.
Which is always really fun. That's
Yeah.
like my favorite part. It's always like super stressful, but it's always really
Yeah.
fun.
For us, it's really stressful. For you guys, it's totally fine.
Yeah. You guys just get cool
shit.
And if you sign up by May 1st, you'll get a merch box this summer.
So that's kind of coming up.
yeah. It's like
Couple
basically
months.
almost here.
Yeah, so you should sign up for it right now so you get some cool shit.
Yeah.
And you get to see our faces more, and you get to get new episodes.
Period.
Per.
Yeah.
We love you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye,
Thanks for listening or watching.
Bye.
Bye. Wave Goopy. These opinions are our own and are in no way associated with the film or the film's production company.
The Tragical podcast cover art is created by Johnny the Alchemist.
The Tragical intro was produced by Ja Reezy.
Links to our social media and Patreon can be found on our website, located in the show notes.
Thanks for listening.
To Tragical.
Tragical.